I forgot not to order this new pen. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome or welcome back. It's Care, also known as pens.inks.icedcoffee across various social media platforms, and we have a new pen day. If you couldn't tell based on the pun in the intro, I have before us the Twsbi Affogato. So let's unbox, take a look at it, pick some ink pairings for it, and ink it up. So here we have the Twsbi Diamond 580 in Affogato. And if you don't know, Affogato is a dessert drink of sorts wherein you take vanilla, usually vanilla gelato, but some places will do it with vanilla ice cream. Traditionally, it's vanilla gelato, and you brew espresso over top of it and let the espresso melt the whatever cold product you're using. It is delicious. If you've not tried it and you like both of those flavors, I cannot recommend you try that enough. Put it on your list. So this is a beautiful kind of coffee espresso brown trim here with onyx detailing. So you have an onyx clip, an onyx nib, you have onyx here, as well as at the back where the piston mechanism is. Just a very cohesive and well thought out pen. We'll take a closer look. So mine is in a medium, beautiful. That anodized onyx metal is beautiful. I love it. Twsbis for me have by and large been a very reliable pen to write with. There is some feedback about maybe the acrylic on the body cracks over time or when you drop it, etc. I've not had that experience. I'm not super rough with my pens, typically. My Twsbis are often used with me to go to and from like my place of work, but I don't really carry them out. If I'm going to a cafe, I'll take it. If I'm going to a bookstore, I'll take it. If I were going to go to, let's say, the beach, the springs, hiking, it probably wouldn't be a Twsbi I would take. I would take one of my pocket pens anyway. So they don't really get exposed to extremes in temperature changes. My pens don't. A piece of feedback about Twsbi for me personally, I do like broad nibs typically. I've not had good luck with the broad Twsbi nibs I've tried. It seems like the feed can't really keep up with the nib in my experience. So often it feels like it's writing a little bit dry. Extra fine, medium, and stubs though for Twsbis have been flawless for me. I have loved using them. So I have a few ink samples, and I wanted to make a little ink swatch sampler, if you will, for this pen and see if we can pick one to ink it up with. Let's take a look. So first ink we have is going to be the Colorverse Kentucky Smoky Bourbon. And Diamine Raw Sienna. And Beryllium Tulip Moth Warm. And then we have Amarillo Stationery Toasty Joggers. And last but not least, we have Charred Hickory, which is from Robert Oster, but it was in collaboration, or the store specialty ink rather, for Van Ness. We'll leave these to dry, but I am heavily leaning towards either Tulip Moth Warm or Charred Hickory. That's a tough decision because I love those warm tones with the warmth of the pen. What do we think? I am going to go with Tulip Moth Warm. I know they're not all the way dry, and I'll show you the ink swatches once they are dry, but I think I'm going to go with Tulip Moth Warm. So I'm going to make a little ink swatch right here of the ink we're going with, and then I'll show you how we fill. And this is the Paper Test Design B6 Yearly Notebook. I got last year's because I'm just testing it out to see if I like the size of it for my journal. And I do. And fun fact, the Atlas Stationers postcards you get with your order fit perfectly into a B6. Who knew? You guys probably did know. And I'm the odd one out. Let's move this up a touch. So, it is a piston filler, so I'm going to start by moving my piston all the way down. And then I'll insert it up to the top, at least the breather hole, right, which is right here. So you want to at least move it into the breather hole, or cover the nib with ink up to the breather hole, but I tend to submerge the whole nib. Do you? So I'm going to insert my nib, and then I'm turning my piston clockwise to fill. And I am going to do a full fill on this. I know I usually don't on a new pen. The only reason I am on this one is because for me, my Twsbi, some of them I've had inked for 6 months with the same ink, and I don't write with them every day and they don't dry out. So I don't really feel like I'm going to end up wasting the ink. Do a little writing test here. Had to wipe off my grip section. Ooh, lovely. It's the new pen day. Affogato. And the color is Affogato. It's a medium nib size. I'm going to just put a star here because mine was tuned. Beautiful. Oh, this ink was such a good choice. I can't even. Such a good choice. It's comfortable, it's smooth, it feels like it's very well flowing. So I think for me, I really should stick with the medium for Twsbi because that's really kind of my sweet spot. Let's take a little look at our mostly dried ink swatches. There might still be, yeah, Toasty Joggers is still the tiniest bit wet, but you get the feel for the rest of them. So we have Colorverse Smoky Bourbon, Diamine Raw Sienna, Anderillium Tulip Moth Warm, Amarillo Stationery Toasty Joggers, and then Robert Oster Van Ness Charred Hickory. So we ended up going with Tulip Moth Warm. I love all of these inks. None of them would have been a bad choice. Charred Hickory was also a top contender. Toasty Joggers, I freaking love this ink, but it's not the right tone for me for the pen. And Smoky Bourbon, I'm just trying to find the right pen for that one. I really, really, really want to use it. So I'll probably end up just putting it into like one of my blacker demonstrator pens. Those are the dried ink swatches. Let me know if you would have picked something different for this pen. Even if it's not one I swatched, I want to hear your thoughts. Some final thoughts. I love it. I love this pen. If I could make it slightly thicker in the grip section, it would probably be a go-to pen for me. I know that the Diamond 580 grip section is just a little bit skinnier than what I want. The Eco is a little bit closer in terms of the thickness that I prefer. That's what she said. But I do like this pen. So if the pen is going to be a little bit kind of skinnier than what I prefer to hold, I need it to be super wet and flowy, because otherwise it makes my hand cramp. And I don't know how to describe that, but as long as I'm picking an ink that's well lubricated, I usually don't have any like discomfort with writing. It's not a secret. I love all of the Anderillium inks. There's not a single one I've tried that I haven't liked. And I actually have 3 store-specific ones to try in a video coming soon. And I'm super excited about those. Let me know, did you pick up this Twsbi? Do you prefer the Eco? Do you prefer the 580? What's your preferred Twsbi? And why? If you like this video, then please give this video a thumbs up. If you want to come back and check out another video, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you. Also, feel free to let me know in the comments down below if there's something you want to see that I haven't done. I'm happy to try and get it done for you. I hope you're having an awesome day wherever you are in the world. Remember to be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, stay classic, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.